Hi, my name is Lucille Whitman, and you have just received from me a tree in a root control bag. And there are several things to say about that. First of all, it's a very large tree considering the size of the root ball. And that's because of this root bag technology. If you got this same size tree from a nursery, it would probably weigh 150 pounds, but I can pick it up with one hand. And I'm sure you noticed that. Okay, but the directions say, take the bag off, and you say, well, how do I do that? So, all you have to do is take your clippers and cut down the bag 3 or 4 times. And it's easier to do with a serrated knife, but I don't carry a serrated knife on my person. And I always have clippers on my person. So you see, actually, I'm not cutting down, I cut up. That was a little easier. And now I'm just going to rip the bag off. And you are amazed that inside the bag is a mass of feeder roots that are ready to grow. They are not circling. They are just ready to take off. Is that beautiful or what? Can you see that mass of roots all white? Okay, so I've already prepared my hole. It's about 12 inches deep and 15 inches wide. And I'm going to plant my tree at the same depth that it was planted in the nursery. I'm just going to pull the dirt in around the tree. And I'm going to water it in well. And that's all there is to it, except I'm going to mulch. I have leaf mulch, and I'm going to mulch heavily with the leaf mulch. I'm not going to run it up the trunk, but I'm going to make it like a volcano coming out in heaps on the sides so that there's sort of around the trunk a little lake. So what that mulch will do is it will keep the roots cool in the summer. It will reduce moisture stress. It will keep the weeds down, and it will invite in earthworms. And also, since you have that little lake, when you find that you do have to water in the summer, you just fill in that little lake and it goes straight down to the roots. So you see that planting a root control bag is a piece of cake, and it probably wants you to order several more trees. Thanks. Bye.